What's going on, guys? Dustin Wright here on how we're gonna get to 100%. So go smash the like button, turn on your post notifications, and please subscribe if you're new to the channel because I want everyone to get to 100% as fast as they possibly can so we can hurry up and enjoy life for every second it gives to us. So today I want to go over how to hold an open house like a pro. So today's example, I'm going to be doing an open house on my $920,000 listing, just shy of $1 million. How do we hold an open house like a pro so we can get more business? Because once we get one listing, we can use that listing to get many, many more. So follow with me on how I'm going to be able to get more business from an open house that I have in this very exclusive community of around 299 homes, so we can get you closer and closer to 100%. And if you're a real estate agent, you're going to stay tuned because what is the number one thing we want as real estate agents? Listings. So I know we watched HGTV. Stay tuned with me just a little bit longer because we're going to get $1 million listing with the $1 million listing that we have.
I'll make a brand new start of it.
So we are trying to get $1 million listings with our $1 million listing. So the first thing we want to do, right? We got the listing. Oh, that's great. Man, that felt good. Let's get another one, right? Because once we get that listing, there's a few things we can do. There's an active real estate agent and there's a passive real estate agent. What most agents do is they get the listing, they went through all the hard work to get it, they put it on the MLS, and I hope someone buys that. Man, I hope someone buys that house. I'm going to get a big fat commission check, which is why so many people don't like real estate agents, because they're lazy, and they are. So we need to put ourselves outside the box. Step one, what you want to do is let the neighborhood know that the home is for sale, right? I'm sure you've heard, just listed postcards, right? Oh, Dustin, just listed postcards never work. Bear with me, because we're not done here. First step, just listed. Now, don't be cheap when you put these just listed postcards out, because what's happening when you're sending these to the neighbors, yes, you're looking for a buyer, but what you're showing is the neighbors how strong of a listing agent you are. Because not only are we looking for buyers for the listing that we have, we want more listings. So we need to get more listings. So we send a jumbo postcard, big postcard, right? Because I want you to see, even if you take my postcard and throw it away, you still see me because my postcard takes up so much in your trash can. See? So we want to let everybody know that the home's for sale, right? If you're having the open house, right? This is where we get a little bit smarter. Do a jumbo postcard, right? This is not what I use for an open house. This is just an example for size, right? But stating open house on this date, right? So right when you put the property on the market, now this is specific to this community, but you can take this method and you can do it with whatever listing, right? Even if you're not in the HOA. This specific community is in an HOA golf course. There's only 299 homes. It's a golf community, very tight knit. So I can mail to every single home in the whole neighborhood, right? So with that being an option, I'm going to put one of these in everyone's mailbox and invite them to the open house. Let them know that there is an open house in the neighborhood because everybody wants to come, right? Step two for holding a great open house like a pro, right? After you send that mail, you want to wait till that gets to the mailbox, right? Then you want to call all the neighbors. Call every single one of them. After you sent that jumbo postcard stating that there was an open house, and then you want to call them and invite them to the open house. Now, this is what I do. Take it with a grain of salt. If you like it, great. If you don't, I don't care. I invite them. I call all the homeowners. Now, how do you talk to every homeowner? You don't. You try your best. So everyone that you talk to, you invite. Say, hey, I'm having an open house from 12 to 3. This is what I'm bringing. Pub subs, lemonade, and sweet tea, right? Everybody loves public subs and or lemonade and or sweet tea. That's just what I found out here in Florida. So that's what I'm going to provide. And then I invite them. The only thing I say to these people, these homeowners, when I talk to them is, hey, I wanted to call because I recently just listed a home in your community and I'm having an open house from 12 to 3. Would you please join me from 12 to 3 and enjoy some pub subs and some lemonade and sweet tea of your choice? Oh, wow. Yeah, what address is it? They write down the address, right? You're building a little bit of a relationship, a little familiarity, right? So this is before the open house. So at this point, we send a postcard to the open house. We call every single neighbor at the open house or invite them to the open house. Now we're going to go to the open house. We're going to meet the neighbors, right? We're going to meet the potential listings, right? And that is how we're going to build those relationships, right? So once the people walk in the door, because I've called them, I've informed the whole community that there's an open house, and they come walking through the door. Now I introduce myself. Hi, I'm Dustin. I'm with Keller Williams Realty. How are you? You're the guy who spoke on the phone? Yes. Dean, George, Steve, Sarah, whoever it is you spoke to. Yes. How are you? Yeah, you just down the street, aren't you? Yeah. How long have you lived here in the community? Great, great. There's a couple potential sellers I've already spoken to through calling because people who are interested in selling want to use an agent that sells homes in their community. So let me call them. That's why that's so important. And then when they come meet you, right, this is why you have to be very structured and professional about the listing that you have, right? Because what they're doing is they're interviewing me as a listing agent because I had already spoke to a few people that said that they were thinking about selling their home. So what I'm doing is inviting them to the open house to show them how great of a real estate agent I am as far as knowledge about the property, right? As far as communication, right? Because I've communicated with these people a few times before the open house, and then I get to now communicate with them at the open house. So they're seeing the strength as a business professional. So that is very, very key when it comes to getting listings, because listings are a little bit harder. Listings, you have to do more, right? Now the market's changing. Now you're not going to be able to put a house on the market and just pick through 15 offers. You're going to have to do some footwork. You're going to have to do your open houses. You're going to have to call the neighbors. You're going to have to bring people in the door. But it's a great thing anyways because you want to grow your business. And the way you do that is by getting more listings, more buyers, and knowing more and more about the business, right? So how do you do a professional open house? You do everything you can, right, to bring as much traffic through the door as possible. You meet everyone that comes through the door. You create relationships. You ask them questions. Like, Dustin, how do I know which person is looking to sell their home? You ask them, are you looking to sell your home? Are you looking to sell your home? No? Great. Hey, can I keep in touch with you? In case you ever had a real estate related question? Oh yeah, sure. Great. What's your email? Oh, I don't like emails. No worries. Would you prefer a phone call? Sure. Great. What's your number? Now keep in touch with them periodically, 4 times a year, and ask for business when you do. And that's how you create your real estate business, through open houses, right? So go out there, go get $1 million listing, use that $1 million listing to go get more listings. And guys, we're going to go to the top because we're going to be 100%.